I would like to work on boundary lines.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to establish better boundary lines.
Mm-hmm.
Some real exciting things are happening now. My last child, who was in college, has just graduated and he's teaching, and so it's like I'm off duty,
Mm-hmm.
kind of almost complete,
Uh-huh.
and I would like to use the freeing up time more effectively for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And so in order to do that, I need better boundary lines.
Uh-huh. How do you mean you need better boundary lines?
I need to be able to say no with ease and comfort.
To
my practice.
Say no to your clients?
To my clients that
So
I
you
call.
mean they come in and start talking about their childhood and you say, cut it out. Quit whining about your childhood. I'm sick of this. You're like the 90th person this week I've listened to cry about how their father didn't love them. And grow up. Get a job. Go out and do something. Live life. Enjoy life. Go to the movies.
I do that already. Yes. I kind of do that already. It's just that I keep, instead of having 90 come in,
Uh-huh.
it's like 125, and I like to kind of cut it back to about 80.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it has to do with quantity, and I need less.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
it's saying.
So boundaries
no.
mean setting boundaries in the way that you're meaning it means saying no
saying
to
no.
people in help, or saying no to people who might want your help but don't really need it, or children would be like that, two grown children.
It's saying no generally. That's about the best I can think of. Just saying, being comfortable with saying no. No. I'm from a family system where no was never used. And the way we heard no was with questions. So if the answer was no, we were asked questions, which caused us to do more thinking and more processing. And as we processed it...
So you were given a chance to change your answer?
Right.
So you'd say no, and then they'd kind of argue and bore into you, or tell you to go think about this part and that part?
No.
Or,
No, they did not say no. They would just say, and why do you think you'd like to do that? And just ask questions for clarification.
And then gradually invalidate your desire?
And no, what would happen so often is that as clarification as it would become clearer, you could see some of the reasons why maybe it was not such a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
But they never said it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just as you answered the questions, it became clearer and clearer.
That's kind of a good technique to
So,
teach the other person how to talk themselves out of things.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And so I would like to be more comfortable, instead of going through all that process, just saying no. Just cut to the chase and say no.
Okay. So I'm still having a little trouble understanding, because what it sounds like you're saying is in childhood, if you wanted to do something, they would ask you questions, and then you would talk yourself out of it.
As I process my answers to their questions.
So that wouldn't really be saying no. That would be like saying yes, I want to do this thing, and then processing the answers and then arriving at a no. But it sounds like a no that maybe you were tricked into or something.